Okay, so let me tell you the story, everybody. You guys listening? Everybody listening? You want to hear this. Okay, so people call in here all the time, and they say Trump tried to steal democracy, right? That they say that. Fonnie Willis said it. She said it in the court. She said it in the church. That's what Democrats' talking point. Donald Trump tried to steal democracy. New York Times, democracy dies in the dark. Joe Scarborough, Republicans they're trying to steal, suppress the vote of minority voters, right? This is their talking points. We hear it all the time. Republicans want to suppress the votes of black voters in the state of Georgia. That's all they talk about. Even though there's record turnout, they always say Republicans are trying to suppress the vote. Nadine Thomas is an African-American woman. She's actually the first African-American female to hold the position of Georgia State Senator in the state of Georgia. Historical figure. She's running for Senate District 44, a newly redrawn district, right? So what happened was the Democrats tried to sue the Republicans over voting rights and all of this stuff, more shenanigans, but it ended up costing them. So what it did was it made Democrats run against each other in these newly drawn districts that are majority black. But when they drew the white voters out because they did it based on race, they're so racist, the Democrats, they did everything based on race, they drew white voters out. Many of these white voters were Democrats. So now you have a whole Senate District 44 is a majority black district. It's a new district. So Nadine Thomas, who was a sitting state senator in Georgia, the first African-American female, said, I'm going to run for that seat. Why? It's a new seat. It's a new open seat. She went down to qualify. And Nan Orrock and Elena Parent jumped in her face. They didn't casually walk up to her. This is according to witnesses that I'm reading it right here in front of me. According to people that were there, they didn't just say, oh, Nadine, we don't think you should run, whatever. They jumped in her face like they were on Real Housewives of Atlanta or something. Two white female Democrats jumped in the face of an African-American female Democrat, a historical figure, by the way, first female Georgia State Senator. They jumped in her face and told her she can't run. The aggressive, I'm reading from the press release right here. Thomas said, despite the court's decision to create a predominantly black district to enhance black voters' power, two liberal white Democratic lawmakers, Senators Nan Orrock and Elena Parent, appear to be challenging the principles of democracy and diversity. In other words, two female white liberals, Democrats, tried to block a black Democrat woman from running for Georgia State Senate. Why? Because one of those women, Elena Parent, whose district was redrawn, was promised that seat. This is how the Democrats operate. Now, Republicans tried to do the same thing with C.J. Pearson, but they let the race run. They didn't tell C.J. he couldn't run. They just voted for the other guy. They backed the other guy. It's fair. That's politics. I'm okay with that. But telling someone you can't run, and not only that, it's a majority black district. The whole point of the redistricting, according to the Democrats, was so African Americans can have representation. But the Democrats in this state want white women to be the representation of a full black district. And then they tried to keep the black woman from running in an all-black district, which they say we need all-black districts so black people can have representation. These people are disgusting, ladies and gentlemen, because they don't really believe what they say. It's all about power. So now, guess what they did? Instead of, trying to cajole, maybe paying her off or doing something else, they've taken her to court. Not because she doesn't live in a district. That's usually par for the course when you're running for office. They'll say, oh, you don't live in a district, we're going to sue. That usually doesn't go anywhere, but it's something people do all the time. They're saying she owes back taxes. They're really going to take this woman to court for owing back taxes as a reason why she can't run in this race. This is how these people are so shady that they would run a court case against a black woman who wants to run in an all-black district as a Democrat, and the two white women, the two liberal white Democrat women, want to stop her. So what do? They get this big-time donor, Democrat progressive donor, to sue her because she shouldn't be able to run because she owes back taxes. These women are, by the way, the same women that jumped on the Stacey Abrams train who owed a bunch of taxes. These are the same women that give the candidates all the time. Everybody owes taxes. Everybody, if you make enough money, you owe taxes. Everyone takes the payment plan. No one cuts a check. Oh, you owe me $15,000, Mr. Winter. Okay, give me the payment plan. And technically, I owe taxes because I'm on a payment plan, and Ms. Thomas is on a payment plan. But do you see the disgusting nature of these people? They got a newly redrawn all-black district and 2 liberal white women. No, Marjorie Taylor Greene is not doing this. The Republicans are not doing this. Brian Kemp's not doing this. Burt Jones is not doing this. 2 liberal white Democrat women are trying to keep a black woman Democrat from running for a state Senate, District 44, in an all-black district that Democrats like Nan Orrock and Elena Parent would come and tell you black people need representation. Except when they're rich, white, liberal women. That's when you don't need any black people, because the liberal white women will save all the people in that district. The white sabers, here they come. They're all Democrats. They're all liberals. Dare I say, they're all Karens. Good for you, Nadine Thomas. You have the backing of one Shelley Winter right here on the Shelley Winter Show. I will go to bat for Nadine Thomas in Senate District 44. You know why? Because I don't like people being bullied, and I hate bullies. It's the Shelley Winter Show. We'll be right back.